Hello, hello. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Christy. So good to have you guys here. Hope everyone is doing well. Hey, Michelle. As you guys are jumping on, please say hi and let me know what's in your cup. I'm having my chai rooibos hot herbal tea with local honey, nice and warm. Great on a cold day, right? So please tell me what's in your cup. Water, that's good. I have my water bottle here too, always good. That's good to hear. Yes, I hope you guys are all doing well. Sorry if you guys tried to get on a minute ago. I am late, so technical difficulties. We'll give everybody just a second here to jump on. Hello, Betty. Fixing to give blood at your blood drive. Well, that's very kind of you. I wish I could do that. I can't. It's I tried to give blood once when I was a teenager, and they told me to never try again because I have terrible veins. Like, I drink tons of water, so it's not that. I am hydrated, but I have, like, they blow out and they roll and all kinds of stuff, and they didn't get a full bag out of me. So they're like, you probably shouldn't try to do this again. I was like, oh, great, thanks. Hey, Kathy. Oh, yum, OJ, one of the best. Oh, it's snowy everywhere. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna apologize to you guys now. My nails are still not done. I was supposed to have my nails done today, and I've got chips in them in my polish everywhere. Because, well, for one, my nail salon is closed. We're snowed in. So y'all have to deal with my ugly looking nails. I'm so sorry. I get them done for you, but it is what it is. So yeah, we're snowed in, as so many people across the Midwest in particular are. A good portion of us got obliterated by snow. So, and not all of these places are used to lots of snow, so we don't have a lot of things to take care of that for our roads. So there you go. Yeah, it helps. Coffee, of course, Diane says. Hello. Marcia, hey, how are you? You got 6 inches. Yeah, it was, I know we got at least 4. I think it was more than that. And it was still snowing this morning. It's not snowing right now. I think it might snow again at some point, but I'm not sure. But I don't really know exactly how many we got. I just know at one point it was 4. So it was at least that. Which is odd for us. Oh, it's never just water. Water is the best beverage on the planet, so you're good to go. How are you, Kathy? So good to have you guys all here. Okay, let's get started. Are we ready? All right, so welcome again to Food Court Friday. Hey, Katie. Sorry, I'm still saying hi to people. Oh, the snow just started there. Wait, where are you, Jennifer? You're in... I'm having a moment where I can't think of where you are. Hey, Ruthie. Okay, so anyway, back to this. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Food Court Friday, first one of the year. Very excited. Finally doing my donut card with you guys. We got the perfect die set in for the spring for this card, so I am super pumped about it. I was always worried about doing it with the straight up round circles because, let's be honest, have you ever seen a perfect donut? No, they don't exist except for like machine ones, you know, and even those aren't perfect, right? So I wanted to be able to do like just the perfect unnatural shaped donut, and we got the best dies in for it this spring catalog. So or was it? No, it's not spring catalog. It's in the online exclusives. I apologize. So very excited to show you guys this. I think you guys are going to love it. So let's get started. Okay. All right. So I'm going to move this out of the way. Hey, Phyllis. All right. So we are using today the star of the show. And just so you know, they're not all here because some of them are with my assistant. I need to buy a second set because I can tell you right now, this is probably going to be one of those sets that I use all the time. And that means I need another one. So, but these are the Around It All dies. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think there's 12 circles in here. And they're wonky. So they're not perfect. They're completely imperfect, as you can see. And wonderful and perfect for a donut. So, I will go through the process and how I made this with you in a second, but I just want to show you what I used. So we used that. I also used the ice cream swirl dies. I used the sprinkle set from that. Now I did pick and choose just these little elongated ones for this donut, but you don't have to do that. You could use whichever ones you want, of course. But I did do that because I wanted those traditional long ones. And then of course I have all the leftover pieces that I can use in a shaker card or something. And I will be showing this in a minute, but I do have an option to put a sentiment on the outside, or you can leave it blank. And I did use stylish shapes for that, but we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so like I said, the star of the show is the Around It All. And the first thing I want to show you is how to make the card base. So this is a shaped card, as you can see. We have a full donut here. And I'm going to push this over here, actually. So I'm going to take a standard card base. So this is 5.5 by 8.5. And I already have it scored at 4 1/4 down the center. That's important. I'm going to go ahead and also burnish this flat. All right. Now, what we're going to use for this is, I'm going to show you exactly which dies I used for this. Okay, so the top two are too big. So I went to the next two down. So this one right here is going to be our card base, and this one will be the outside of our icing. And then from the center one's too small. So the next one I did was for the donut was this one inside. This next one inside, number 2. Number 1's too tiny. And number 3 is going to be used for the icing. So you can see already that this is bigger and then smaller and then a little bit smaller size all the way around for our icing. Okay. So that is how I did that. Now I've already cut this piece, so I'm not going to show you that. It's pretty simple. I just cut these two pieces together, and that part's done. But I will show you this because this is important. Okay. This is the harder part. All right, so you're going to want to take your donut piece. Now, this is a little bit big, which we want. We want it to be a tiny bit bigger than the 4 1/4 because we want to go over the edge so that that doesn't cut there. So that's what I'm going to do. So up here on my what am I saying? My my edge, that is, and you can choose whatever part of this you want to do. I have no idea what part I did. I think it was like that. Okay. So up here on my edge that goes over the fold, I want to make sure that when I look at the back of this, I don't see my cut. See that blade? I want to make sure that that is within my card space, and that this is going over it just a little bit. Can y'all see that? See how that's going over it just a little bit? We want that because that's going to give us the hinge for our card, okay? So I'm going to tape it right there because we want to make sure that we have that not moving, okay? And then I'm going to add my little circle in the center. We'll go ahead and tape that down so it doesn't move. Does it have to be perfect? Nope, that's kind of the point. All right, so then we're going to pop this in here. Oh, thank you so much for sharing the video, Ruthie. We're going to pop this in here. Flip that over. All right, make sure your card is completely in your space there. Run that through. Yes, I'm running through 2 layers of cardstock, so it might be a little tight, but it should work just fine. And sorry, everything's sticking because I've got a lot of static electricity right now. You know how winter is. All right, so we're going to take this now off of here. Save my washi tape for another time. All right. This washi tape was new. It's kind of sticky. And because I went through 2 layers of cardstock, it was kind of tight on the machine too. So it does want to stick a little bit. So I'm going to be really gentle. You can see it's trying to pull off some cardstock, which I don't like. Luckily, it was on the bad part. Okay, the part I'm going to be recycling anyway. All right, so that's that side. So make sure that your washi tape is not too sticky for this. And then just be really gentle taking it off, okay? All right, so if you want to do something with these 2 pieces, of course you absolutely can. We're not doing that today. All right, so there is our card base. So that's our donut. Bam, just like that. Now I did this out of the basic beige. So you could of course choose any color you want. If you want to make a chocolate cake donut, that kind of thing, you could use a darker paper for that. We don't have the perfect color for a donut, but this does work. Okay, so then I went ahead and grabbed my crumb cake ink. I decided I wanted it to look a little toasty, so you can use the beige ink for this, but I felt like the crumb cake would show up just a little bit better, so I'm going to go ahead and go all the way around my donut with a little bit of ink. It will dry a little bit softer than it looks now, just FYI, but just to get that toasted look. And we want to go around the center as well. Okay, and then you can also do the inside. So you can do the whole inside, or you can just do the bottom of the card where you're going to be writing. It's completely up to you which way you choose to do that. So I just folded it over, and I'm going to go back around the inside of the card as well. And like I said, this will lighten up. You can see that in the example. It is lighter than what you see right now. Now, you could use crumb cake paper for this too, whichever you prefer. I kind of went back and forth, and I decided that this was closer. Okay. All right, so there is the front of my card, and then as you open it, you also get the toasted look here. Now, again, like I said, you could go ahead and do that there too. You could even do it on the back if you want to. It's completely up to you. All right, so there's the base of our card. Then I cut with the other 2 circles my piece of icing. It's gonna come out different every time. That's kind of the point. It's wonky. So we're just gonna add our icing on here, whichever way looks best to you once you get it all done. So I kind of like it when it's a little bit off. So I think I'm gonna go that direction. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of adhesive around like that. Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen. Now it's stuck to my glass. Oh, goodness. Okay, here we go. So then we're just going to pop that on there. Let's see, how did I have that? I don't even know. That's okay. We'll do it like this. Just like that. Okay? All right, and then we have our sprinkles. So I already pre-cut these. Like I said, I used the sprinkle dies from the ice cream swirl set. You could use anything. You could even make your own. It's totally up to you. And I just used the ones that are particularly that sprinkle shape that we think of for traditional donuts. Now I did 2 pass-throughs of each of the colors that I chose. So that gave me 6 of those little elongated kind of tic-tac shaped sprinkles. And so here's the fun part. Okay, so what I like to do, and y'all may think I'm crazy for this, but what I like to do is turn all of these sprinkles on the correct side because it makes it so much easier. Some of them already are. It makes it a ton easier when I go to pick it up. Now, it's kind of a pain trying to get them that way to start with because they like want to flip on you and stuff. But once you get them all done, it's going to be so much easier gluing them down. So I do recommend this. I think it is the best way to do it, but of course you guys do you. All right, so as you can see, I fight with them. They like to flip over. I'm going to get it, I swear. That one is really being stubborn. Some of these, like I said, are already turned the right direction, so I can just slide those over. Oops, I just flipped that one over on accident. Come on. That's the hardest part, is getting them to, let's see if I can, sometimes I can get it to flip over better with one of these doodads. There we go, that's better. All right, so let's get that one flipped over maybe. All right. And I try to save the ones that are already flipped correctly because that's less work, right? All right, so we've got quite a few here. I used let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. I think. Is that right? Pretty sure. So you can use any colors that make sense to you. I honestly just looked up a picture and picked colors close to the picture because I wanted it to be very realistic to something that was in real life. But, you know, you could do whatever you want. In fact, you could do all the same kind. You could even change your icing color. Like I was thinking about doing a strawberry with chocolate sprinkles. So you could do like a pink icing with chocolate sprinkles or a mint colored icing with chocolate sprinkles. That would be super cute. So it's like a mint chocolate chip donut. Whatever works for you, right? Now, they do make chocolate donuts with chocolate sprinkles. That's kind of hard to see, but if you know somebody that you want to make like a birthday card for, this is a great birthday card, by the way. And you know that they love chocolate donuts with chocolate sprinkles, do it. Go for it. You'll be able to see it up close. On camera, not so much, but definitely up close. All right. So there's all of our sprinkles. As you can see, that's a lot. So I'm going to start with one color at a time, and I'm going to kind of spread out my sprinkles. And you don't want to overthink this, right? Like, so seriously, you're going to take your glue and you're going to make 6 dots around your donut. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I do want a few of them to go off the icing. It just makes it look even better And so I'm going to add all of my white ones, and I'm going to make sure they are all going in different directions. Now, if you get too much glue, like I did on that one, you're going to want to dab it just so it doesn't leave a bunch of extra glue smushed out on the side of your sprinkle. My glue, this particular glue bottle has been a little bit difficult. I've never had that problem before. I don't know what's up with this one, but it is being, oh, somebody just knocking. I'm so sorry. Someone just knocked on the door. My apologies. Even if I have a sign out there, the fact that I have a sign out there that says, please don't do that, my dogs go crazy, they still do it when they drop stuff off. Okay, so we've got 6 white ones on, so now I'm going to go for another color here. We're going to go for, oh, I don't know. We'll pick one here. Let's see, blue. So we'll go out here. So as you can see, I'm just trying to get it different every time, going in different directions, but that makes it actually look a little more random. Just like that. All right, and I do want to overlap a few of these, so I'm gonna do one kind of close. Ooh, that's too much glue. Get some of that. I am gonna overlap a few of these because it just looks better if a few of them are overlapped. So we're gonna do yellow right there, kind of overlapping that white. And just like that. So let's see, we've got 3 more colors, right? So let's do one there and one up here. I do try to spread them out so it looks pretty even. So we do have a lot of glue right there. Hold on, let me get rid of some of that. So I'm gonna, again, I'm gonna overlap one here. It just looks better if some of them are overlapped. Looks more natural. Okay, just like that. All right, let's add the next color. Sometimes trying to pick, I try to not think too hard, but I also don't want it to look funny, so I'm trying to pick well. Let's do orange. I'm gonna overlap that one. So tell me, what color donut would you make? And are you going to try this? Because I think it's super cute. Okay, did I miss, oh, wait, hold on. Rochelle, no, let's see. Donut, tell me you're another year older. That'd be so cute. I wish I had that sentiment. That would be adorable. Yes, I agree. Totally. I will show you what I'm going to do, though. So, but yes, that pun would be hilarious, and I would buy that card. So then that means I would make it too. Okay, so let's add our green on here. Got one over here. I put a little too much glue on that one. All right. That one too. Always use a new piece of your tissue if you have to blot so that you're not spreading the glue out. All right. So you guys could add as many of these as you want, but I have what I said, 3 times 6. So I have 18. Is that right? Yeah. I think that's right. Let's see. Let's do it like that. All right. And that's a good amount. Now, obviously, I've seen donuts with way more sprinkles, so you could do more if you want to, but I think it's plenty. So that is how easy that is. And then, of course, you can add a sentiment. So I did cut a piece of from the Stylish Shapes, and you could just use a regular piece if you'd like to. And I am going to grab my stamp set. Now from the stamp set, I am going to use this Hope Your Day is Sweet, because that makes a great birthday card. You could also do Make a Wish if you wanted to, though it doesn't have a candle on it, but you know. And I'm going to use the donut for the envelope. So let me show you that real quickly. So I'm going to stamp my envelope with the donut, and I am going to use crumb cake for this. And this works so perfectly. So I'm going to take crumb cake, and I didn't know this would happen when I did this. So I was pleasantly surprised. I don't often color in images that are a color very often. And when I do, they're usually the exact same color or something super close. And so I didn't know this was going to happen. So I want to show you this. So I'm going to take my little envelope insert that I use. I'm going to pop this in here to protect the back side of my envelope when I use my blends. And I thought, okay, well, I know this donut is different, but I want there to be icing. So I'm going to use the 100 dark, because that's about the closest thing we have to early espresso, which is the color I used for my icing. And I'm just going to fill in the parts that look like they're the icing, right? So I came in here and I did this, and when I first did it, I didn't realize this was going to happen, but I'm going to show you the outcome. So I'm just going to fill in these areas, and then I came in with light crumb cake for the rest of the donut part. And what is super cool is as the ink dries, now it's pretty wet right now, so you probably can't tell, so I'm going to show that to you there. However, as the ink dries, you might notice something. Do you see that these little crumb cake expression lines, like the shadow lines, can you see it? I hope you can. They actually show up. And I thought for sure that darker color would cover over that and it wouldn't show up, and yet somehow it does. I'm like, wow, that is super cool. So it really does end up really, really cute. Okay, so there's your envelope. And then for the sentiment, I decided to use Early Espresso and Melon Mambo. Melon Mambo is the pink I chose. So I'm going to use Early Espresso. And I did cut that sentiment. I cut it a long time ago because it has 2 different fonts in it. So it has this font and then that font, and it just begged for me to cut it. So I cut this a long, long time ago. So... So I'm going to do the Hope Your Day Is in chocolate, if you will, in Early Espresso. And then I'm going to come back in with Melon Mambo. Happy birthday with many more. Yep, that would be a good sentiment too. That is so cute. Glad it isn't real. It's too yummy. Yeah, right? All right. right, so I add my sweet in there with the melon mambo. And, whoops, I just threw that on the floor. That's nice. Okay, jeez. So I'm going to add this sentiment on, let's see, where's my hinge? There's my hinge up here at the top. So I'm going to add this on here. You could add it wherever you want. You could add it across the center. You could add it anywhere. I don't want to cover up the donut hole because I think that's super cute, even though I know that means I'm covering up some of my, what do you call it? Sprinkles. But I think I'm going to put it right here. And so what I recommend is that you just put like 2 dimensionals toward the center here. Or you could do it flat too. But since I know this is going to stick off in a couple of directions, I'm going to try to do this straight here. Hold on. All right, just like that. Okay. So now you can't see the sticky through because it's only on that part, just like that. And you can write on the inside, and then it fits very nicely in our card, because remember we started off with a correct card base size words. So it's going to fit in here. Yes, it's a little bit smaller, but that's okay. You can still mail it like this. It'll work fine. And then when they take it out, you have your cute little donut. Now keep in mind, if I'm doing this, if you're a scrapbooker, if you're a scrapbooker, this is a great way to make a donut for scrapbooking too. So you would just cut one. You don't have to cut a double layer, just cut a single layer and make a donut for your scrapbook page. So you can make cards with this, you can make a donut for a scrapbook page, whatever your needs are. Aren't these cute, you guys? So cute. I love doing Food Court Friday with you guys. I think we make some really fun shaped cards, and I hope you guys like it as much as I do. So the glory of this set, honestly, the glory of this card is this beautiful around it all die set that has all these crazy wonky circles. And how many did I say? I don't remember. 12? Is that what I said? I think it's 12. So there's a whole bunch. Obviously, like I said, I don't have all of mine here because my assistant has some of them right now for something else going on. But anyway, this is a great die set. There's the number if you need it. It is available now for purchase. This is an online exclusive. Don't miss this or any of the other online exclusives, because we've got about half of our products are now online exclusively. So if you only look at the catalog, you definitely are going to miss out on quite a bit. So do you guys like this? Isn't this the cutest? I think it's so cute. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Don't go anywhere, because I'm going to do quick announcements and then we're going to do prize drawing. So if you have not commented, start commenting right now. Tell me how much you like the donut card, if you plan on making one, etc., so that you can be in the comment drawing here at the end. But I'm going to do quick announcements, so you have a minute to do that. They are cute, right? Oh, I have so many ideas for these wonky dies. Love them. I think they're amazing. They're so cute. They're just cool in general. Like, really, truly. They're really, really cool dies. So I know when you first look at it, you're like, what am I going to use that for? But honestly, they're awesome. Phyllis, you and your comment. You're so welcome. Absolutely. Yes. Okay. Do we have anybody new on today? If you're new, raise your hand. Say, hey, I'm new and I'm from blank so that we can welcome you. We'd love to. You're still debating even after seeing the cute... I'm just teasing you, Kathy. No, I understand. You have to debate everything before you buy it. That's just wise. I get it. I hope though showed you another way you can use them. However, I think they're really great for just straight up sentiments. Let me show you a couple of things I've already done with them, just since we're talking about it, so that you guys have an opportunity to, I moved those, to see them. So if you guys saw my cards for the toadstool class, hold on, I can grab them. Hold on, bear with me. Sorry, that was loud. Okay, so I did use them. Here is one that I used for the toadstool class. Here is another one that I used in that class. Okay, and then the layout also has some. Sorry, I put all this stuff away because, you know, we've already closed. So I've got it in special places now. So the layout, I also used one on that you can see there. So that cute little circle, they're really fun because they're different. You know, they're not just a straight up perfect circle. So they are really fun to use. You're in the middle of the snowstorm right now, Phyllis? That's great. Oh, I understand, Kathy. I understand that. I do. Believe you me. I have pushed mine to the limit, so I totally understand. Yeah, so, but when you're ready, you know, it's a good one. It is a good one. Okay. Yes, there's no calories in these donuts. That is correct. If yes, add me to the delivery. Y'all are hilarious. Food court items make you hungry. Food court cards, I mean, that's funny. It's kind of like my chocolate bar. Did that make you hungry too? You guys know the chocolate bar one I did. We'll be doing another one for Valentine's Day, which I'm super excited about. Yeah, I know. It's rough. Okay, I'm going to do quick announcements. Are we ready? All right, here they come. So make sure you're commenting. All right. So for anybody, did we have anybody new on? I didn't see anybody say they were new, so it's possible that we don't. I'm at hiccups now. Whew, okay. So if you have not joined us live in a while, you might not know this, but I am on live. Jeffrey, that's just wrong. Now I'm like, no. Oh, you kill me. Okay. Anyway, y'all stop. Okay, I can't. No. Oh. Yes, with God's grace. Every day. Okay, anyway, back to this. So, I'm not gonna read y'all's comments now because you just make me laugh. I can't get a word in edgewise. I'm laughing too hard. Okay, so if y'all haven't been around in a while, I just want to make sure you know that I am on Facebook here at Shameless Stamper live every Saturday and Sunday and some Fridays at 2 p.m. Central Time, or whatever that is for you. So I hope that you will join us for all the different kinds of videos that we do. Tomorrow we'll be doing the class, which is the Happy Hibiscus class. Sunday we're doing Memories and More, which is super fun. You guys are going to love that. Cards and layouts. We do everything here. 3D projects, cards, layouts, kits. You name it, we do it. I even do technique videos and craft organizing videos. And of course, things like we did today with Food Court Friday. I have Fun Fold Friday. All different kinds of stuff. So please join us live if you can, because I love chatting with you guys. I love having someone to talk to while I do this and answering your questions and things like that. And then, of course, you know, if you can't join us live, you're always welcome to watch it on replay. All of my videos are recorded, and so they are archived for you, and you can watch them over and over and over again. So if you need to catch those on replay, you can go to the live tab and it'll pull up all of my previous lives in order from most recent back. Of course, my most recent ones are going to be at the top of my feed also, so that's usually not hard to find. If you're just looking for that day's one, you know, they're probably going to be up there. But you can also search this window or go to the ellipses here and search for things like if you're looking for a particular stamp set, or if you want to look at all my kit videos, for instance, or whatever it is you're looking for, you can use some keywords to find what you're looking for as well. Also, if you'd like to know what lives are coming up, there's 2 ways to do that. One is to go to the events tab. That'll have all of my upcoming lives. However, I recommend getting my calendar because that does have it on there for you, as well as some other stuff. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. Now, as far as upcoming events, the February Card Club is still open until the 21st. So you have about 11 more days to sign up for the really adorable, utterly amazing card club if you're interested in that. Yes, you can do 1 month if you're interested. You don't have to be a subscriber. Subscribers, or should I say club members, same difference, actually get extra benefits, but you don't have to be. So you can do just 1 month if you'd like. Now this is a super cute set, so let me show this to you. So this is the Utterly Amazing stamp set, really adorable, has 4 stamped images of otters and then some other little accessory images, and of course your sentiments, which really cute fonts. And then of course you can also get the add-on die set with that. Now you don't have to buy the die set to complete the cards. You do need to have the stamp set. Whether you have it already or you buy it from me, either is fine. So this die set has all of the dies to cut these images out, plus it has a bunch of standalone dies as well, which is really nice. It's super duper cute. So let me show you the projects that we're going to be making. This is the first one. Isn't that sweet? I love those 2. They're like holding hands. They're so cute. And then we have, I of course love that particular sentiment, so I used it multiple times, but we also have the Love You Lots, and this one is a fun fold, so we've got a little flap card. There's another You're Utterly Amazing. So cute, right? And finally this one. So you're going to get all of these card kits in the kit, plus you're going to get a full pack of the paper. So the full pack of paper plus the embellishments plus all the card kits, so you have everything you need to put these together. All you need to supply is like your tools and such, and your inks and the stamp set, of course. Now, for those of you that are club members, as you know, I always send you little gifts. One of the gifts you're going to be getting is a kit to make this cute little booklet. So we'll make this kit together. So you'll get all the pieces for this, but you'll also get a sticky pad. I'm using the same sticky note over and over again to show you. This is a sticky note. Isn't that cute? So this is a little sticky note pad. They're all a little bit different. There's like 9 different variations on this. So I'm going to use the same sticky note again to show you that. So, but aren't those adorable? I love them. So this could be something cute for your desk or your purse, or something that you give to someone as a sweet gift. You could even add a sentiment here if you'd like. Okay. And there'll be other free gifts in that, but that is part of it. And then for those of you that are scrapbookers or you'd like to be, I do add-on layouts with every class and club. So here is my add-on layout for this one. I love how this turned out. I think it's so pretty. Look at that beautiful little river scene. Isn't that cute? Love it. So that is the add-on layout for this. So when you sign up, you just let me know if you want the add-on layout or if you need the stamps or any of those things. To register for any of my events, just text me and say, hey, I'd like to register for that event, and I will walk you through that process. So again, remember that registration closes on the 21st. Okay. Also, quick reminder, we do have lots of last chance products available. This is a new area on our website. We no longer have a clearance rack. This is basically the clearance rack. So when an item is going to be retired, they put it in the last chance products. Sometimes it's on sale, sometimes it's not. And then when it's gone, it's gone. So I just want you guys to be aware of it. It's a little different now. You can find this easily by going to shamelessstamper.com, click on shop, and then under the pull down menus, it does have last chance products under there, but also anytime you're looking at a product, if it is in the last chance products, it'll have a little tag next to it that says last chance. So you'll know that it's a last chance item, okay? So just wanted to make you guys aware of that change. I'll be talking about that for a while, but I just want to make sure everybody knows. Okay, also we do have online exclusive products like those beautiful around it all dies that I showed today that are online exclusive products that came out on the 7th. So don't miss any of these products. They're great. Like half of our line is now online exclusively. So definitely check them out. They are available while supplies last. We also have some special releases from time to time. We had some special release paper December 3rd, which is still available. So you can check that out as well. And that will also be in the online exclusives. Also, we have paper pumpkin kits. If you are a paper pumpkin subscriber already, then you know what I'm talking about. If not, and you'd like to be, it's a really great subscription box. It comes straight from the company, though you can sign up under me so that I get the credit. What's super cool about these boxes is they're fun, they're quick, you get a stamp set, you get an ink spot in every single box, and all of the projects that you're going to make. So this quarter's boxes are, the January box is Hearts for You, which of course is obvious, it's, you know, love and Valentine related. February is going to be Hello Spring, and it coordinates with our new Grow with Love bundle, which is a seed growing pack little thing, so super cute. And the March box, which is our anniversary month for Paper Pumpkin, is Daisy Daydream and includes some bee and honey type stuff as well, which brings in the wonderful online or add-on exclusive. You can add this on to any order that you place if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. If you're not, you can't buy it. It is exclusively for Paper Pumpkin subscribers, and this includes a bee and a little honeycomb, a double heart. This die actually cuts out 2 layers of your heart, and then some other images that are going to go along with, I believe, I don't know. I think this might be a daisy, this piece right here. I don't know yet because I haven't seen stamp sets. And then this looks like grass. So I'm sure that's what those two go with. But super cute, really adorable sets. In fact, we have the 4 from last year are still available. So you can pick these up. Whoops, I lost that one. You can pick these up. They have words in them. They have sentiment pieces. And of course images. So you have lots of different variety that you can get. So if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can get all of those. If you're not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and you'd like to be, text me and I will send you my link so you can sign up with me. I do send extra gifts, including those cute little, I send these out for the stamp set with a label on it and everything. Okay. Last but not least, if you'd like to receive my Creative Inspiration Calendar totally for free, which is another way to see when my Facebook Lives are, all you need to do is sign up for my email list by texting me your email. So text me that email and you'll get this every month on or around the 25th of the month. Like I said, it does include all of my Facebook Lives, so you know what inspiration is coming your way via live, and then hopefully you're going to get inspiration from all the other days which have creative prompts on them. So you can use those creative prompts to help you come up with things to do creatively every day, or you can just have it around when you need a little bit of help in that area. So, but I try to make them fun and cute and lots of different ideas. Remind you about, you know, getting out your birthday cards, things like that. Hopefully you guys find these inspirational. All right, so that is all of the announcements, and that means it is now time for the prize drawing. So if I can get a drum roll. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, guys. I don't know what dinner is tonight, Jeffrey. That's a great question. I really don't. He has not started that yet. He's working right now, so. don't know. He does work. Made the Stella. Wait, what? My drummer have made I had to be for those donuts. Oh, you're talking about Wink of Stella? You're silly. Hey, Simone. Y'all are hilarious. Okay. All right, I'm going to put out some goodies since y'all gave me a drum roll. Are we ready? All right, so we have the Notes from the Heart Paper Pumpkin stamp set. So this is a brand new stamp set. It's my extra one that has all of these great sentiments on it. We have the Melon Mambo and Granny Apple Green foil. So there are 2 of each color in there, and this, of course, is a sample pack, as is this Refreshed Beauty. So this is a designer series paper that is the online exclusive that I mentioned a minute ago. So that is available. Also, I have D-size acrylic blocks for stamping. I have the Pick 4 ink spots. All you need to do if you choose this is I will send you a text with all the colors that I do have available to pick from, and you just pick 4 and I'll send that off to you. I also have the gold holly leaves. Aren't these awesome? I love these. These have gold thread in them. They're super cute. They're great for Christmas cards in particular. Someone mentioned they'd be great for autumn cards as well, which is not incorrect. You could definitely use them for that too. I tend to use them for Christmas cards. I do have a extra ink refill of Pebbled Path. And as always, I have the Little Chiseler. Now this is not a Stampin' Up! Product. However, I do buy these in bulk from the Little Chiseler company and pass that savings on to you guys because I love this tool so much and I think everyone should have one. So if you are interested in getting this, you can purchase these from me for just $2 if you don't win them in the drawing for free. You can also get them on Amazon. They are more expensive than that, but it is totally your choice, of course, where you choose to buy them. But if you'd like to buy them from me, I'm more than happy to supply them. I really don't make any money off of it. It's just a way for me to get those to you guys for a good deal. Okay, so I'm going to do one drawing live today, and then we will do one next week. Now, I drew the one for the Friday video from last month already, so I don't have a second one to draw today because I decided to do that last week just because I needed to get it done. So we will have one the following week. Okay, so we're just going to do the one today. And so just a reminder, if you are watching this as a replay, be sure to comment on the replays too, because you do get in the drawings for the replays as well. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to grab this link and pop this in the random Facebook comment picker, which is a website that does my drawing for me. All right, here we go. I'm going to hit start. And our winner today is Marsha Long. Congratulations, Marsha. Please pick a prize and put that in the chat. And I know you, so I'm going to say right now, if you want the card, that is an option. I didn't even think about doing that, but if you want the card, I should do that more often, shouldn't I? That is an option too. So, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you will join me tomorrow for the Happy Hibiscus class, which is super cute. And of course, Sunday for our Memories and More class, or Memories and More video, all about the new, what is it called? I can't think of what it's called, but you know, the new Memories and More cards. So we're going to be doing that, which is super cute. I think you guys are going to like it a lot. So don't miss out on that. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Don't get on the roads if you don't have to. If you're in places where there's been lots of snow, please stay safe. Stay warm. All those things. I love you guys. Thanks for joining me. God bless.